All right, hello everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of Minecraft Hardcore. Okay, since last time, I did just a couple of things off camera, nothing serious. I did a little fishing, and we got a few things here. Most notably a Power 4 bow, which needs to be repaired, but that's still a pretty cool acquisition. And then an enchanted book that's not too bad. I don't know if I'm going to use the depth strider or the fire protection on it. I typically don't use fire protection. However, given that I got a free fire protection 4 and I do need to get to the Nether relatively soon, I might use the fire protection 4 on an iron chest plate. Maybe we'll see. Okay, so we have a little bit of a classic log jam going here. Here is where we are. Okay, so in the last episode, which was the first episode, we found a skeleton grinder or a skeleton spawner that I would like to turn into a grinder. However, in order to do that, I need some soul sand. In order to do that, I need to go to the Nether. In order to go to Nether, I need some obsidian, and to get some obsidian, I need a diamond pickaxe, which I don't have. So I think the order for right now is going to be heading down into the mines and getting ourselves some diamonds, hopefully. All right, so without further ado, let's head that way, and maybe we'll start with that ravine where that looked pretty scary last time. Right now we're in full iron, so we should be able to handle it. Now, you might have noticed I have some lava in my hotbar. You know, I'm sure I'm not the first one who ever thought of this. I've never seen it, though, but what I want to do is I want to pour some lava down there, which will, of course, start anybody on fire who's down there, but more importantly, it'll light it up, and then I'm going to run away, let stuff despawn, and I'm just curious how effective that is. So let's give that lava a moment to flow down there. All right, it's been a few seconds. I'm going to run away. That should be far enough for folks to despawn. All right, let's go down there. Let's cut ourselves a little staircase down, and let's see what we get. Okay, so lava's had time. I don't really see anybody, although I ran over here pretty quick, so maybe they just didn't have an opportunity to spawn in yet, but let's see what happens. You know, even if it's safe down here, there are places where creepers can drop down from, so it's still not entirely safe down here, so we do need to be vigilant. I do have the shield in my hand, so as long as I hear them in time, I can get a quick turn and not die from it. Creepers, when you do not have protection 4 or blast protection on, can be quite deadly. So we're going to go ahead and run around and light some stuff up and be ready for the potential dropping creeper. Oop, okay, so somebody's shooting at me. Oh, there you are. So he died pretty quick. I didn't even get a critical hit on him. He must have fallen down on me up there, just as we were talking about. All right, we're not really far enough down to get any diamonds. Now there's some... Oh, we got a mineshaft. That's kind of cool. So we got some iron here. We're going to go ahead and, the longer I hang out here, the more time critters have to spawn in. So let me just jump up here right quick. All right, so let's try to mark this pretty good so we know where we came from. All right, so we're going to get some nice free rails here. That'll be kind of fun to get some railroad action happening. I wonder if this is just a small one. We don't have a lot. Oh, okay, I see more down there. And again, like I said before, I always place my torches on the left, and that way I know when I'm trying to get out of someplace fast, then they'll be on the right on the way back. Alright, I don't like these blind corners, so we'll take some of those out so I can see. So far, nothing happening. Some more iron. Ooh, a chest, nice. There you go. Okay, a golden apple, that's handy. I'm just going to take this whole thing. We're kind of in the same safe spot here. I'm going to go ahead and collect up some iron. I'm going to leave the tracks behind for the moment. I'll come back on another trip with a clear inventory with the idea of just simply collecting tracks, as many tracks as we can find. I haven't seen any cave spiders yet either. Sounds like a villager, a zombie villager. That sounded close. Where are you, fella? Oh, there they are. They're coming out of the dark. All right, let's light this up. We're by a village, so there's no need to cure him. We got plenty of villagers around here. He's not very good at tracking me, though, which I find a little bit amusing. At this point, I'd like to stay in the Mineshaft for a while, because we might find some diamonds in a chest here, or some other goodies. Boy, lots of iron in this Mineshaft. I like that. Alright, we'll take some lapis. Hey, uh-oh. I don't want to mess with the cave spiders. I didn't bring any honey with me, which would be... or milk. Ah, spawner. Okay. So let's, we can take them one at a time. Especially up. You'll see I say that, and then I get hit by them. Alright, let's top off our hunger. We should be okay here, as long as we don't get imminently hit by some more. I'm going to stay away from, those can be quite dangerous. Like I said, you can handle them one at a time, but when they gang up on you, man, they can take you out fairly quickly. Oh, lordy, lordy, there's another one. Alright, we just need to get out of this area. It's hardcore after all. We don't want to die today. I'd be a little less worried if I'd brought either some milk or bottles of honey. I actually, down here, I prefer the bottles of honey, and I just got to get out of here. Going in circles now. Oh, he's chasing me. Okay, skeletons we can handle. Zombies we can handle. A whole bunch of cave spiders? Not so much. Alright, gotta find my way out of here. There we go, this is how I came in. We're gonna go back over to the other side of this little ravine cave, if you will. Being aware that these creepers can drop down on me anytime. Let's make a little bridge to get over. There you go. We'll just come over here, light this up a little bit, then we really won't have to worry too much about what's down here. But good to remember that Mineshaft. We'll come back. I'm going to leave that iron for next time. We'll take a little more lapis with us, though. We'll come back when I brought some bottles of honey so that we can deal with being poisoned by those cave spiders, because they don't do a ton of damage, you know, when they bite you, but, oh, that was nice. But the poison, man, the poison gets you down in health, and then one more hits you, and then it's all over. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and go down low here to the lowest point we've been at so far, which is by the skeleton spawn. Oh, that's right, I forgot. As I was building this hallway, we did find some diamonds here, so we have 3. Really, I just need 2 more. Ooh, we've got them all right here. Okay, that's 6 diamonds, so that is enough for a pickaxe and an enchantment table. So a little bit of a change of plan. Let's get ourselves, let me see what we're going to do here. Let's get ourselves some obsidian. Maybe we can get, we can hop into the Nether real quick, and if we get lucky, we can find some soul sand not too far away. All right, so when this goes down, I need to dig this out at least 4 blocks under. I like to dig mine out 5 just because I kind of see it as these skeletons when they drop. You'll have 4 blocks below this of spawning space, but sometimes they bob up and down in the water. And I don't know, this is not scientific, but I just kind of feel like while they're bobbing up and down, they may be moving in and out of that spawnable space. So I figure for one more block deep, it's not a ton of work, but it might actually help us out. Okay, so as far as spawn rate, all right, so it's got to be 4 this way, so 1 more here, then you're going to have a wall, and then we have what's going to be an open room. So I'm going to start going, I'm going to go out this way a little bit, and see, this is going to be 4 more blocks that way, then a wall. So I'm going to go 5 or 6 blocks this way, and then I'm going to start going down. And if we can find, I don't want to use that lava at the surface to make obsidian, because I kind of want to use that as an easy lava source. So what I'd like to do is find some lava down here somewhere. Oh, I broke into, the mineshaft comes up here. Okay. Oh, there's a creeper right there. That's nice. I wish I had a bow, you know, it'd be nice to have a bow. Let's see, what are we gonna do? Well, how are we gonna do? Well, we're just gonna have to take him out because we got to get past him. So come on there, big fella. Where are you? I know you're around here. There you are. Oh, and we got a... There you go. Oh, there's a skeleton. All right, you, Mr. Fella. All right, I wonder if he took some damage from the creeper, because he blew up pretty easily too. Let's light this up a little bit. Looks like we got some more diamonds right here. Nice. Ooh, and another chest. Very nice. Okay. We're not going to mess with any spiders. All right. And our inventory is full. All right, so we have we can collect up a couple more diamonds because we have a slot for that. And we do have room for some more iron. All right, let's head back up to this. You know what? We can use some. Oh, wait, I don't want to take that. We don't have a slot. What am I talking about? All right, we're going to head up to the top again, and we're going to go ahead and make our diamond pickaxe, and we're going to figure out a way. Maybe I'll block off some of that lava up top, and just go ahead and make some obsidian from there. All right, it's probably been night, but we were probably far enough away where stuff didn't spawn, but I just want to be cautious, have a good look around. I don't see anything, so we're in good shape there. All right, let's go make our first diamond pickaxe, because that's kind of exciting. I actually know we need to clear up some inventory first. Okay, so we've made some room in our inventory. You know what? I'm gonna make a cheap bow if we're gonna take a quick jaunt into the Nether. And I have 6 arrows, so, you know, depending on what we run into, maybe it'll come in handy. We shall see. Hopefully we have an uneventful trip into the Nether. Okay, so let's make our, well, not put the bed down. Let's make our diamond pickaxe here. That's exciting. And let's go make a little obsidian. Let me put the, okay, so I have a valuables chest over here. And okay, I put this last name tag in the mob drops one, but I'm going to put it over here. So we might use that if we ever get a saddle to name a horse. We also will be making some farms that require some zombies, so we'll need some name tags for zombies. All right, it's going to rain on us here. Going to be dark soon, so we want to pay attention to that. We had a little adventure in the mineshaft. We don't want to die just from something silly outside because we didn't sleep in time. What are you doing way out here, fella? All right, have a look around, make sure nobody spawned while we were napping there. All right, so like I said, I don't want to, you know, get rid of all this lava. I'd like to use it as an easy lava source, because I want to get some. We have some of that dripstone material, and we can make a lava farm out of it. So let's just make a little bit. All right, 16 obsidian. That's what I wanted for the size of portal I'm going to make here. I'm going to make one just slightly larger than the minimum. This is not going to be most likely our main way to the Nether, but since we're here, you know what I thought would be cool? We have that little overhang right there. That would lend itself to some interesting building potentially. So I'm going to put the Nether portal up there. And then we'll decorate a little bit, and then we'll hop in and we'll see if we get lucky and see how close we are to some soul sand. All right, here we are on that little overhang. I figured I'd put the portal up here. We can decorate it up a bit, and then we can fancy it up. All right, so we got a 3x3. All right, let me grab some material to decorate it up a little bit so it doesn't look too heinous just sitting there out there in the naked. All right, so I've got a few things in my inventory here to decorate this up a little bit. We're just going to kind of do like an organic, kind of random, cluttery look here. And see what we can't come up with. Need to be strategic about some of this because I'm going to put a little fence around here in case any critters come out from the Nether. And if they can get onto this and step over any of these walls, then they go right over my fence. So I got to pay attention to that. All right, so I won't say it's a work of Michelangelo, but it looks better than just a plain little thing sitting here. Maybe it can be construed as something that's been sitting here for a while collecting dust, and we're not really sure exactly what it is. I need some torches to go out around it. However, I think we can light her up. And there she is. Looks better already with the purple. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of this stuff out of my inventory, and I'm going to put a bunch of cobblestone in the inventory so that I can protect the portal on the other side if I need to. So I'm going to take care of that real quick, and then we're going to hop in. All right, we're back, and look at that. We've got this is exactly why I put a gate on it. So we got a zombified piglin who's come through already. Clearly he couldn't get out because otherwise he would have came out and came after me. Okay, so if we have a look at the inventory, I put away most of the stuff. We have some pickaxes, some shovels. You know, we got a bow and 6 arrows. I'd like to have more, but you know, you got what you got. And in case we run into a gas that blows up our portal, I can relight it, and we got a bunch of cobble in case I have to protect it. Okay, so the goal here is we want to go in, and hopefully all we got to do is get ourselves some soul sand or some some soul sand, and so we can build our skelly grinder and start getting some bone meal and some XP, and that'll be a big jump on starting to get strong. So let's do it. Well, look at that. So the soul sand part's going to be pretty simple. I hear a ghast already. Okay, so while we're not very strong here, we're going to go ahead and just box ourselves in since we have some soul sand. Well, here's some soul soil. We really want soul sand, but presumably if I dig a little bit, we'll be right into it. What's on the other side here? Oh, there's some soul. Oh, okay. Hello, Mr. Skelly. All right, let's get ready for. I didn't mean to do that. Had stone in my hand. Okay, so he's probably going to be coming in here. There's a ghast. Oh! That very easily could have been our portal getting blown up. And I think I saw another fortress right there. Can he see me through there? Oh, I guess he can. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Pretty hairy place here. Blew a block out, a couple of blocks out right there. I'm lucky that wasn't a free fall into you know, the abyss. That could have been all over. So this is kind of an interesting, a good spawn, but in the same time, it's a pretty dangerous spawn. So again, I'm kind of just being a chicken here, but really all I want to accomplish right now is getting some soul stand, and there's some right here. Yeah, that is another fortress right there. We're getting hit by about everybody. But I've almost got us blocked in here, so we're going to be safe pretty quick. And there you go. The action is over. Okay, all we got to do... We'll go ahead and get a couple of pieces since we're here. And we got it. All right, we got what we need to make our skeleton spawner. Mission accomplished. Oh, a skeleton came through. That's always nice. All right, 2 hearts. That's pretty close to death. I wonder if he's coming over the top here. Let's get a little bit more distance just in case, because I don't think it would take but 1 or 2 more hits and I'd be dead. I think he was burning up there, but I'm going to go back in a second just to be sure, because I don't want to get surprised later. All right, we've just about regained all our health. Let's go take a peek and make sure he's dead. Okay, yeah, he must have burned up. He's nowhere to be found. Okay, so now that our little adventure in the Nether is out of the way, I wanted to build a, I think we're going to save, we're getting late on time here, so I think we're going to save the skeleton grinder for next episode. But the last thing I want to do here before we finish up for the day, I need to get a little bridge here that goes from over on my side to the village side. And then I'm going to create a little system here where hopefully villagers won't be able to cross the bridge, but it won't be too unsightly. So that's the plan. So this is going to be kind of a simple bridge. So I just want to jump in. Let's see. We need to do the proper spacing here. So I think we'll go here. And for this design, we want this pillar to come out 4 blocks. We want a 3-block space. And then we want this one to be 3 blocks. And then we want a 5-block space between these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so pillars should go here. Excuse me, Mr. Squid. There we go. All right, same deal. This one's got to be 4 blocks above the water. And then we want 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and then the other side here. All right, so we want the bridge to be 3 wide, and we're going to do the exact same thing over here. Okay, very nice. Now what we're going to do, we're going to strip all the logs that are not underwater. Now I got this idea from another YouTuber, and I would give credit if I can remember who it was, but it's been a while. But they stripped the logs above water and left the ones below unstripped, and that way it kind of looked like, because you know how wood changes colors a little bit when it's submerged versus when it's dried out. So the idea here is that the pillars here are darker because they're submerged in the water. So that's the idea. I thought that was kind of a fun concept. Okay, so we got the bridge here. It's almost done. I think it's a cute little bridge. Yeah, we can get under it here. I might do a little bit more to make this look a little bit more like a smoother arch. But the idea being that it's just a simple bridge, but we can still get under it in our boat. no problems. It's got a couple lights on the bottom. I like the fence gate thing here where they kind of arc up a little bit and give it the illusion of a little bit more of an arc than there actually is here. But the last finishing touches, and then it's a nice little bridge, nice, easy to run over. The last finishing touch here is we don't want villagers coming over from here and going to our house and claiming our workstations and claiming our bed and getting all annoying. So what we're going to do is, I think this still works. I know it used to work. So if we dig out a 2 deep hole here and we plop in some signs. All right, and now we'll take some brown carpet. I'm using brown just because on the other side, the landing to transform back from a bridge to the grass here, I use trapdoors on this spot on the other side. So this kind of is like trapdoors. So the way villagers work, so I know it looks a little different than trapdoors, but this is a good sacrifice to keep those villagers from coming over here. So we can get over it just fine. We can ride a horse over it. We can do anything we want. See, this side has the trapdoors. But the villagers, the way they see open spaces and carpet, they think they can't get past here because they're going to fall 2 blocks deep. So they will stop. That's the theory anyway. I know this used to work. We're going to find out if it still works. I haven't done it in quite some time, so I'm not 100% sure it's going to work, but we will find out as soon as I start adding beds and workstations and all that fun stuff, and there's a bunch of villagers over here. But I don't see any of them coming this way at this point, so remains to be seen, but I believe that should stop the villagers. Let's pick up our little bit of a mess we left here. And let's have a look at the bridge and the portal with the shaders on. And for anyone interested, in case you're curious, I'm using the complimentary Unbound shaders. That's what I'm using. I like these quite a bit. They make things look great, but they don't make the game unrecognizable the way some of them do. So anyway, that's a pretty cute little bridge here. I think it looks good for the area. Let's take a little hop over it. The materials also are in keeping with the theme of our starter house here as well. Yeah, from the village point of view, it looks pretty good too. It's not a very substantial waterway, so there is no need to make a really super fancy bridge here. I think this one is going to do it. I might just take a few more slabs here and make, just like I said, make a slight more of an arch here. I'm going to leave the oak how it is though, so that the spruce will be like some contrast behind the oak with the arch. I think that'll look good. All right, let's go hop out and let's go have a look and see what our little mini portal design looks like with the shaders on. So first I want to have a quick look at it from a little bit of distance on top of this overhang here. If you recall, and from episode 1, that's where that creeper almost blew me up. I think if I decorate the underside of this, maybe some hanging vines and stuff like that, I think that'll look pretty cool. Maybe chop this back a little so you can see it more from here. I don't know if it'll be worth it. It's kind of a small portal, but from closer up, this is kind of a fun little, just simple design. Just really basic materials, so you could do something like this should you want to pretty early on. I think it looks pretty cute. Just kind of looks like something that maybe has been sitting here for a little while with some random odds and ends put in there. I think it looks pretty good. I think I need to put maybe a lantern. Do I have any lanterns? I have a couple. I'll put one on each side to start. I probably want to put one on each corner here of the fence to keep it lit up pretty well so I don't get hammered at night. But I think that looks pretty good. Okay, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We got quite a bit done, actually. We had a little adventure. We made ourselves another portal. We went into the Nether. Almost got blown up several times. I kind of boxed ourselves in. Maybe when I get a couple of enchants on this, then we can hop on over to that Nether fortress and hopefully find ourselves some Nether wart and maybe get a few blaze rods as well. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be blaze spawners close enough to make a double. We're definitely going to make a blaze grinder, but I've never been lucky enough to get a fortress that had blaze spawners close enough together to make a double. But even a single is pretty good. From here, you can see our starter house and the little bridge there. That's looking pretty cute. So all in all, second episode in, I think we're making some pretty good progress. Pretty fun. And next episode, skeleton grinder. Okay, till then, we will see you next time. Bye-bye now.